Hi, welcome to the party. I just wanted to take a few minutes to show you some of these books. The concept of them is sometimes hard to grasp, especially just looking at a picture. I know some of them I've been like, how does that work? So, me showing you hopefully will kind of help answer any questions you have about certain kind of books. So, we're going to start with the ever popular That's Not My series. We've got over 20 of these. They're all touchy-feely. They've got some sort of sensory feeling thing, and through there that's not my otter, its paws are too rough, things like that. So on every page it's the same thing. There's different little sensory things. You have the tail, and then you get toward the end, and that's my otter, his tummy's so fluffy. So super cute books. We've got a few ourselves. We've got Elephants and Trucks. There's, like I said, over 20. Peek Inside a Fairy Tale. These are fun books. They've got cutouts. They're amazing. The illustrations are awesome. And it's just beautifully designed, really. So it's got these fun cutouts. And, as you're going through this one's Jack and the Beanstalk. So you go through the story. There's cutouts on every single page. Really fun, awesome little books. Yeah, they got flaps inside. They're just really, really cool. And they've got all kinds. They've got Cinderella. They've got Snow White, Little Red Riding Hood. So check them out. Then we've got My Little Library. This is one of the brand new releases. These are like the indestructible books. They're waterproof. They're tear-proof. They're amazing. If you have a little one like mine who likes to tear books and continue to tear books once it's kind of torn, these are a lifesaver. So they've got 6 different ones, as you can see. They really are tear proof. You can try. They don't tear. So this one, straightforward. This one's about farm animals. So, who's on the farm today? So then you go through and you have your chickens and your horse and your dog and your tractor and different things like that. The cow. So those are amazing. Now these next two are two that really caught my eye when I first learned about Usborne. They're super unique, and they're just awesome, in my opinion. So the first one is Secrets of a Seashore, the Shine a Light book series. These are fantastic, and I've never heard of the concept before. So they're super fun. This one's about tide pools, so it talks about filling tide pools, things like that. And then it says, oh, what's in the tide pool over here? So you take your flashlight and you shine it, if you can see, behind the book. Behind the book, and you can see the little barnacles come out. And then you turn the page, and then it talks about them using their little legs to grab food and capture food. So they have so many different ones. They've got dinosaurs, trains, libraries, so many different ones. On the Mountain. This is another fantastic one, I think. I love pop-ups. I always have. Probably always will. But this one's just amazing in the way it's designed. It's so cool. So you read a little story, and then it talks about different facts and stuff about wolves. And then every animal, obviously, on each page is different. So it talks about the fish. And you read your little story, and then you have your facts about fish. And then it just keeps going through with all these different animals that are on the mountain. It's just fantastic. And then at the very end, you get all of them on the mountain. So this was one of my favorites, especially just learning about Usborne. Where Happiness Lives. This is such a cute little book. It talks about a little mouse who has his family and his home, but is on his walk one day, he finds that he is envious of this other home. It's so much bigger than his home. So then he talks to the mouse who lives in that home, and that mouse is envious of another home, that's this mansion. So they go to this house, and it's just fantastic and fabulous. And it's got all this stuff, and they're just super envious. Can't believe their house just, isn't as good. Well, come to find out, the fancy little mouse is envious of the first mouse's home that has all of the love and the family. And so it just goes to show that, as long as you have what you need and you love what you have and you have love in the home, then you know, wherever the happiness lives is, you know, where it's worth it, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. Super cute book. All right, Lift of Flaps. I have an obsession with Lift of Flaps, I'm going to admit, but I'm only going to show you 3. So, Look Inside series. There's this. We have several different books. I have 2 here. These ones are amazing. This one's probably my favorite just because of the amazing illustrations. It's just fantastic because you have this beautiful reef, and then you open up the reef and you get to see everything that's on this fantastic reef, and then it still has flaps in here to show you what else is on the reef. So this is just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful book. Now, the construction site, it's in the same series. This one's cool because it's got the same kind of concept. You know, you talk about your home, it's building this house, but this one's got flaps inside of flaps, and I just think that that's super cool, but I'm a nerd about flap books. So, and this one's cool just because it goes through the process of, you know, watching the house get built and the different stages that it's in. So, there's that one. Now, this Lift of Flap book is probably one of my favorites because, like I said before, my little guy likes to kind of get rough with books, and this one has felt flaps. So, this one's about a chameleon going to bed, but he's playing a game of hide and seek with his friends. So, you go and you find the green frog, and then you go and you find the red parrot. And you just go through the book, and until the very end, you get to the very colorful chameleon. So, good night, chameleon. There's also Good Night Owl, same exact concept. Now, we have sound books. These are fantastic. They aren't obnoxious, in my opinion, and they have an on-off switch. So, if they happen to get a little obnoxious, there is a way to shut them off. This one's Night Sounds. They have so many different versions of these too, but they're really beautiful. You can hear. So there's the different sounds, and what's cool is what you can also just push the button again to shut it off if you didn't need to push it, or if you were done with that one. So I accidentally pushed that one somewhere. Oh, right there. So just kind of goes through. This one's Night Sounds, like I said. We personally have jungle sounds and farm sounds as well. This one's Don't Tickle the Lion, so this one's kind of a sound / touchy-feely book. So this one's cute because don't tickle the lion. You might make him roar. And then it just goes through, and you have your zebra, your buffalo, your elephant, and then at the very end, now they're all making noise. So, fun little book, as well as the sensory books. So we're going to talk about 2 of our super popular titles. If you've heard of Dragon Post, it's a super cute book about a little boy who's found a dragon. And so he enlists the help of his friends who send him letters about how to care for the dragon. So you take your letter out, and then urgent reading different things about how to care for this dragon. So, and then he uses what he learns from his friends to, care for the dragon and different things. So, super cute book. Along with that, there's Beast Feast and newly released Santa Post. This is the same concept. Santa, one of his letters falls into the fireplace, and he doesn't know what the little girl wants for Christmas, so he enlists the help of the elves and the reindeer to help him figure out what she wants for Christmas. So if you've heard of Nibbles, one of our most popular titles, we've got other titles as well. I'm going to talk about Monster Hunt. Nibbles is a book monster, so he likes to nibble his way through books. And that can be bad when he gets out of his cage, because then he nibbles through your favorite books. In this case, it's the Book of Facts. And so he nibbles through the moon and the sun. He goes through the cat and the dog. He nibbles his way through the color book. And so it's just a fun little book. It's got cutouts, it's got flaps, and then you try to catch Nibbles, and then at the very end, there he goes on the rocket out the house. So really popular, really cute little fun titles. All right, the last thing I'm going to talk about is our activity books. I only have a few here, but we'll go through them really quick. So wipe clean books. These are fantastic. They come with a marker. There's all different kinds. There's like learning your ABCs and numbers. There's dinosaur activities, farm activities. This one's space, obviously. And there's just little things to do like tracing, drawing, matching different things, all different kinds of things that you can do in these books. These are great for road trips, rainy day activities, anything like that. We've also got the magic painting books. Same concept, kind of, obviously. It does come with a paintbrush, and then it's got this cool little flap in the back so you can put it between the pages so you don't get one behind it wet. And all you need is a little cup of water, and then they can paint, and the color pops out. So really fun. There's all different kinds as well of this one. There's princesses, there's I think like there might be farm too. Off the top of my head, I want to say, my goodness, Under the Sea. That's what I was trying to say. All different kinds of those ones. Sticker books. So many sticker books. There's like build your own monster trucks and dinosaurs and princess ones and Under the Sea and farm, and there's all different kinds of sticker books. So this one's obviously just the alphabet one, and so it comes with all different kinds of pages of all different kinds of alphabet things. Like this one, house, you get the different animals that correspond with the letter. And then in the back with all the stickers, it shows you which pages of stickers goes on which pages of non-sticker pages. Does that make sense? So these are all your stickers. So it says pages 10 through 11 is where these stickers go. So fun little books. And last but not least, I'm going to show you the coloring books. It's just our super simple one. This one's obviously Bugs. It's just fun, to bring along this little small book if you need it, and, bust out a little thing of crayons and easy peasy, car activities, rainy day activities, whatever you need, kind of thing. So I hope that I didn't overwhelm you too much, and I answered some questions if you had any. If you have any other questions, just let me know, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the party.